Welcome to another episode of Twintons or the ADHD Hour. Doesn't matter. It's two stupid twins talking about shit they have no idea. No idea.
Because they have ADHD.
Because they have the ADHD, yes. My name is Young God, and luckily on the other side of the camera is my twin brother, Spectrum the Originator. All right.
Is that my name though?
Yes, it is. Anyway, so today we're discussing Dr. Umar having a publicly squabble with his baby mama. He's pleading with his baby mama to let him see his child, his daughter, his African queen.
Baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan, you have 2 weeks to produce my child, who you've been keeping from me while I've been paying child support. Just like baby mom number 1, it's deja vu. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. We talking to Miss Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. She old news. She old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan right now.
For those of you who do not know, Dr. Umar is a well-known public figure in the Black community because he's
actually a psychologist?
So he claims, but supposedly
A psychologist or psychiatrist, one of those two. Well, he's a doctor.
Has he? Because
a doctor of the mind.
There's
That's
been claims that that's not true, but whatever. Yeah, he's very big in the Black community for telling Black people how to behave, how to support the community. He's one of his more popular stances is that Black people should not marry with should not.
He's the reason why I had to break up with my Latina girlfriend.
Hey, let me explain this shit, and then we could get into the fucking jokes.
Sorry.
Dr. Umar, one of his known.
It's not a joke. It's the fact.
Shut up.
Dr. Umar's the reason why I broke up my Latina.
One of his known, what's it called? Most viral moments is telling Black men to not get in interracial relationships with white people, especially because marriage is a socio-economic contract, and we need to keep the wealth in the Black community. Blah 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 blah, all that shit. And he believes in having a nuclear family where mom and dad is present, and that is pertinent to having successfully raised Black kids. Which is ironic because currently he has 2 baby mamas and currently is arguing publicly on the interwebs with one of his baby mamas to get.
You mean the Black man has baby mama drama? Who would have thunk it?
No,
my God.
Black man has baby mama drama.
Oh, sorry.
As a matter of fact, one of his daughters came out to speak against him, claiming all kinds of things. All right. Before we get into the cooning, is there, because if we're critical of any Black leader,
we're not cooning. We only speak facts and nothing but facts. We are the fact podcast, the ADHD fact podcast.
Facts or jokes. But if you criticize any Black people, blah blah blah, you're a coon, blah 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 blah. Anyway,
all right. First of all,
let's go.
First of all, my niggas, let this be a lesson, okay? Do not get with. Actually, let me not speak in the negative. My Black brothers, let this be a lesson. Only date white women because you will never get baby mama drama from white women.
That's not true.
This man who is telling you guys to keep it Black. He telling y'all to keep it Black. He kept it Black. And he's getting dragged by the Blackness he kept.
Hey, that's not true. Hey, you're being divisive, okay? Drake's baby mama's white, and there was some baby mama drama there.
What was Drake's baby mama drama? He didn't have any.
Let's say
First of all, she's French.
The common denominator is Blackness. That's what is part of the baby. It's not the Black woman's fault. It's not the Black men's fault. It's just the Black's fault. Black people don't know.
You think if a Black woman was with a white man, she would not give him baby mama drama?
That's what I'm saying. There would still be baby mama drama because Black is involved. Drake is Black. He had baby mama drama. Umar.
He did not have baby mama drama.
He had a little bit.
What was the baby mama drama? Drake never had baby mama drama.
Son.
He never said that. Pusha T.
No.
Put that on him.
Hey, let's get off. You know what? Let's not go on this.
Pusha T, baby
Hey,
drama.
we're bashing,
not baby mama drama.
fully black niggas, not Jewish white niggas. Okay, let's leave Drake alone. Let's go back on Dr. Umar.
Ooh, you said the J word. You're getting canceled, my boy.
We're not. So, what do you think?
Don't let the ADL hear you.
What do you think of this whole thing? Like Dr. Umar seemingly not living up to his own standards by having baby mama drama. He doesn't have this nuclear family he speaks of that he wants black people to pursue. He himself has, as far as I know, two children with two different women.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the potential hypocrisy there? I don't know the men's business, but it seems like hypocrisy to me.
So, two things can be true, right? I believe that some of the stuff that he speaks about are very good for the community, right? But it may be that he is not the correct messenger for those messages, right? Now, in addition, I have an issue with people who speak for a living, right? People who are, what's the word that they use? Orators.
Or people who
get paid to do.
Yeah, people who give
speeches, who go and talk, because those people have slick tongues. They got the gift of gab, right?
They give oral.
So
they give really.
They
good
will tell
oral.
you exactly. You would know about that. So those people can tell you anything and make anything sound good, just so you can give them $1, give them a penny, give them a quarter, right? So it doesn't mean that they actually preach. They don't actually live what they preach, correct? So, given the circumstances of this situation and the facts that were presented to me on Twitter by the man himself with his big ass mouth and his fat ass head,
you don't like him.
I do believe that. No, I actually like him. He has some great ideas, but someone who speaks like him, he's very passionate when he speaks. You should know right off the bat that this motherfucker got skeletons in the closet.
And the thing is, okay, so
never trust someone who speaks for money.
Speaking of,
and I'll leave it at that.
Speaking of skeletons, he has this school that should have been built years ago.
That's true.
Right? Still,
that's true.
Catch up for those of you who don't know. All of our white audience, like we have any, Dr. Umar also had.
Oh, we do. All of our audience is white. We have no blackies in the audience.
We need to comb harder. So Dr. Umar had this plan to build a school for black kids specifically to teach them about their African ancestry. They had he had this whole curriculum on fucking black excellence and like the stems and everything in between, right? But solely focused on black kids. That school had an opening date of however some fucking many years ago. But didn't happen, and most recently, from what I've seen, he claimed that all the contractors he hired to help him with the school, he wasn't building it from scratch. He had an abandoned whatever school.
He bought an old building. He bought a school building.
And wanted to get it up to code. But as the last thing I've heard about this shit is he hired some black contractors, but they just took the money and ran and blah blah blah. And once he hired the white people, the white folks that did the work, and now he's getting closer to opening up the school. It's been years, and people are calling it a hustle or calling him a scam artist for that alone. Me personally, I believe he's being honest. It's just for whatever reason. The endeavor may have been too big of an endeavor to take on. But I hope also...
I used to think that he might have been honest, but I don't know if I can truly believe that, because there's something fishy about the school taking so long. Because it's not going to be an accredited school, I don't think.
He said he is seeking accreditation for some of the. I don't freaking know. I personally agree with a lot of his message and his attempts at getting the black community in unison. You know me, I have a problem with people who complain about shit and don't do anything about it. From my perspective, it seems like he's doing certain things. All right, he's getting shit done. He's
collecting money.
People.
Yes.
Whether
collecting money,
I'm saying I may or may not be proven wrong in the future, but from my little perspective, I'm kind of seeing him do shit. He's not just complaining and sitting around. He's motivating people. He's going around giving these speeches, and he's seemingly he bought the school, right? But he just needs to bring it up to standard, but up to code. But so I can't be mad at him. But some other shit he's saying is too
That's the
divisive.
thing. That's the thing. Yeah, he's had some extreme views. I'll leave it at that. My thing is, if you're trying to help the black community, I think he's going about it the wrong way. Because
he's being more divisive than unifying, you're saying.
I do believe he's being more divisive than unifying. But, and I'm sorry to say, but there's a level of trickery you need to use to gain black people's trust. That man is taking money. Right off the bat, black people are skeptical of people who are taking money for
no, they're
things.
not. Look at BLM.
Yes, they are.
$90 million.
Look at BLM.
Yes.
That's the problem.
They were skeptical of BLM. They gave BLM $90 million. Them niggas just spent it on mentions.
Because them crackers did a good job at selling BLM to them niggas, to us.
You said the white people sold BLM to us?
Correct.
Okay, so it was an inside job.
Who do you think the beneficiaries of BLMs were? It wasn't niggas.
It was the niggas who did 9/11. They benefited most.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, point being, you don't go and convince black people by asking them for money. You convince them by giving them money.
Ooh.
Okay? Black people suck Joe Biden's dick because of the stimmies.
Oh.
Wait, no. Was that under Trump? Well, they suck president's dicks. Okay? Black people has been put in this mindset of begging.
You know what's funny?
Okay?
You know what's funny? Black people, I don't think it's just black people, but like a lot of people during the tax return, oh my God, I'm getting a check from the government.
Money, but yeah,
it's your own money.
Like, I'm getting a tax return. Like, it's your money.
They think the government
that means you overpaid.
Yeah, it means you overpaid in your taxes.
That means you overpaid.
A refund.
So, my point is this, okay? To change the black community, we need to invade their mind, right? And actually get them to change the way they think. Trick them.
You believe
okay?
some people need to be tricked into behaving a certain way.
Most people.
Well-being.
I know right now I am speaking about black people, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Most people need to be tricked. And the thing is, we've had people tricking us into the wrong direction. So we need someone to be smart enough to trick us into the right direction.
Can you be that
For example,
person?
Absolutely not. For example,
that's a great leader.
For example,
a great leader is the one who doesn't want to lead in the first place. Go ahead.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. For example, Dr. Umar shouldn't have been the only man who's pushing pro-black agenda. Mm-hmm. Because there's a bunch of us who say pro-black shit, but we never act pro-black. Or we live in the neighborhoods with the crackers, like those of us who are rich and wealthy and with influence. We talk all that pro-black shit, but then we don't actually do any real pro-black shit, like the things that actually matter. And in this country of the United States of America, in this country, your power is in your finance. You need to be able to fund the thing that you believe in. So if you believe in black independence and black excellence, you need to prop that up with your money.
But we've supported black businesses. We shop at these black
I'm not talking about supporting black businesses. No. I'm not talking about supporting black businesses. Fuck that shit. Okay. You support a good business, right? So in your hood, if you want the money to stay in your hood, you spend it only in your hood. You only spend it with your people. I understand, it's black businesses, the black businesses or whatever. So if I want to make money, right, and I want to be a millionaire, right, because our own people don't have the understanding to like do commerce well with one another and not cheat one another.
I'll stop you right there.
We're never successful.
I'll stop you right there. The thing is, if you need,
we keep giving our money away to other motherfuckers.
But listen.
Which is what Dr. Umar was saying.
But we're giving our money away because certain resources, we don't have them in the black community, right? There's only
like what?
So I'm like there's certain things we like spending our money on, but we have very few options. For example, we only have one black porn website called blacked.com, right? But Porn is everywhere. Like, I'm black. I'm into.
It's not even black because it got white bitches in there.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is like, imagine I want to spend my money on a fucking porn subscription for just black niggas, right? Like, there's Pornhub for whites.
Nobody is starting black businesses because black people don't spend money with black businesses.
There's Pornhub.
So it's
There's Pornhub for whites. There's UJizz. There's XNXX. There's Spank Bang. There's Spank Bro.
You know a lot of a lot of porn websites. Goddamn.
There's Brazzers. There's
goddamn.
There's Spink.2.
I only know Pornhub. Oh my god, that's crazy.
I'm saying, you see all these options.
He keeps going. He keeps going.
You see all these options for just like you could go there to find white porn, whatever porn, but for just black ebony porn, right? Just strictly black porn. I'm only aware of blacked.com. Maybe I'm not looking too deeply, but also as a matter of fact, the production house for those black porn videos, this shit look ghetto, nigga. Like black porn just looks so not well produced. Except for the one on black.com.
I agree with the lack of production.
Right? The point is, sometimes we want to spend our money. Sometimes we want to spend our money on our own folks. It's just our own folks don't have the resources or don't have the things we want to buy. So we have to buy outwards. So I think...
But that's the thing, because we're not spending the money.
No. You have to build the resources first, and then you could bring keep the money within us. So that's why I vote we start developing these new black porn websites. We could start there, because jerking off is a fundamental need after, food and whatever dumb shit you want to claim. But what do you say to that?
Okay.
What do you say to that?
You have a point. You have a point, because even the black stuff that are provided are not of the highest quality. Exactly, I'll give you that. Exactly. Okay. Just the other day, I was complaining about the issue with Haitian restaurants. They all have the same fucking issue. Shit takes forever, and they have terrible customer service. So like, which one is it? It better be fast food with terrible customer service, or great customer service with food that takes fucking forever, right. An hour and a half, bro.
Thank you.
So the thing is, okay, we are so, I don't know, like small-minded. We don't invest in the businesses that we do want to start. We're always looking for shortcuts. Like we learning from those big nose niggas who decide to try to save a penny no matter how.
Penny pinching,
right?
niggas.
By cutting corners. Right. So we're doing it wrong. We don't think about giving value. We think about extracting value. So that's the problem with Umar. He's getting paid to do those speeches and do all of that stuff, right? I don't know how much he makes, but he's asking people to fund the school. But you're getting paid a shit to the money to talk. Nobody's gonna trust you.
That's the problem. That's the problem. People who are usually in a less than ideal financial situation, they only know how to extract. Mm-hmm. They want to get good first. So that's why I think rich people should lead movements on how to build communities.
Yes, absolutely. But they don't. Well, no, rich black people.
People with money. But the thing is, the problem with it's rich black people who are not in danger of losing their rich status. Like this is what it seems like to me when it comes to
nobody's in danger of losing their rich status.
This is what it seems to me with the human experience. Once you have enough for yourself, only then are most people able to give. Think about giving, because they have plenty, they're overflowing.
But so the issue is in their mindset. They never believe that they have enough. That's the problem.
Exactly, but I'm saying.
So they keep trying to accumulate more.
Exactly. You have to feel like you have enough. And once you feel like you have enough, you have no problem giving some of it away. But right now, black people as a people in this country, I feel like majority of us have this victim mentality. So therefore, we'll never have enough. We'll never be content.
Wait, also,
when we get in position, hold on.
I have a problem too.
Let me finish the point. Sorry. Because black people have this victim mentality. They're never gonna come from a place of enough. So therefore, they'll never be able to give and always want to take until they feel satisfied, which will take a while. Go ahead.
They will never have that. They will never have that mentality. But I have a question though. Why is it that, and you can answer it for me. Why is it that a rich black person is supposed to lift his community, but nobody says the same shit about a cracker or any other race.
Because his community
a
is not
rich white guy
disadvantaged.
or a rich Asian guy or rich or whatever do not need to lift their community.
Because his
Why is that, do you
community
think?
is not at a disadvantage like the black community.
Right, but one black person or a couple of wealthy black people are not responsible for their community.
But there should be.
It would be nice.
Because you need to.
Why?
You need to be unified. You're not an individual. Okay, black people are a monolith in this country. Do you not understand?
They're not. That's the problem.
Black people are Democrats.
That's the problem.
Or gangbangers.
And Democrats only.
Athletes.
Or gangbangers.
Big dick havers. That's
yes.
all black people.
I mean, at least that last part is true.
All black people. Right, as a black man, I could play basketball. I could play football. I have a big
we all
dick.
can play basketball. Yeah,
right?
Yep.
I have a big dick.
Yep.
I'm also a gang member.
You're right.
I also believe in Jesus Christ.
You're right.
Okay?
And can only believe in Jesus Christ.
Only believe in Jesus Christ.
The white Jesus Christ, though.
The white Jesus
no other
Christ.
type.
There you go. As a black
Yes.
man, I'm all these things. And so are you. And so is
Right.
every other black people around me. That's how it's supposed to be.
You
so
right.
therefore, as an individual, once I get wealthy by my own means or otherwise, I need to bring up my fellow brethren with me.
You right.
Because we're one.
You right.
The power of one, the power of many, the power of one, the power of many. Bullshit.
Isn't that a SpongeBob episode?
No, that was from the Star Wars bullshit.
Oh, power of one.
You didn't see
that's
with the witches. Oh, you didn't know the controversy around that shit?
No. But anyways, so I do believe that as a community, we do need to stop giving our resources or stop giving our economic power to other communities like that. Because if you truly believe in growing your own, it has to stay in your own. Sadly, we don't have people who have the right mindset to actually walk the talk and live the talk.
Yeah,
so
I can agree. We don't have any
people
leaders.
like
we don't have any leaders, real leaders.
We don't have any leaders.
At least from the outside
Whether
looking
it
in.
is
From the outside looking in. I don't see any real leaders.
When it comes to the community. Whether it's Haiti, because like all of those issues that plague the black community and Africans and all that bullshit, it can easily be fixed within the mind. If you change your mindset, or if a large group of the community change their mindset, problem is like fixed within like a short period of time. I think, because we produce so much, right? We have wealthy athletes, we have wealthy streamers. Like the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists in the world is a nigga. I mean, yeah, he's mixed, but the second one, like the top 5 musicians are nigga, like is full of niggas. We have the Drakes, we have the Kendricks.
We
the
get
biggest
black people
pop
have a
star
lot of wealthy
was
people.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So we have the talent, we have the economic pool, and we also have the influence. Because if we use black culture to actually push people to respect us, our agenda, bro, we would be unstoppable.
So what I'm hearing is once this podcast blow up, we're making all this money. We're funding a lot of black porn websites.
I ain't giving you niggas shit. Yes.
We're funding a lot of black porn websites.
Black porn sites.
That's what we're doing.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
On that note,
multiple. So hold on. We need options though. We need mixed blacks. We need
midget blacks.
Spanish blacks, midget blacks,
ugly blacks.
We need. What's the most sought after black?
The most sought after. Oh, a dead black.
Anyways,
on that note, thank you for tuning in. If you're one of the 2,000 weekly listeners, please leave a comment on whatever platform you're listening to this to, because I need to get a head count, because I don't know where these numbers are coming from. Anyway, that's
he meant 2 weekly listeners, not 2,000.
Fuck you. Anyway, that's it. Bye.